We stand on this queue for like 30 minutes. You just come from nowhere and walk to the front. Please, how can you be broke and you're living in Lekki in a serviced apartment? Hey guys, I'm Jessica and you are welcome to the awesomeness that is my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be shaking some tables. Hold on tight. You might just be on one of these tables. I'll be giving my unpopular opinions about Nigerians and boy, oh boy, I made a list for this one. Unpopular opinion number 1. Nigerians are too loud. We love to make noise. I don't know what it is about Nigerians and noise. I cannot count how many times I have been startled out of my daily sequence of activities because somebody decides that the best way to greet somebody about 2 inches away from them is by screaming. Moving on from that, let us talk about this thing that Nigerians do that really pisses me off. If you're not Nigerian and you're watching this, you may really find this pretty weird, but it happens a lot in Nigeria, and that is greeting you with your weight. Hold on, I'm going to explain. Imagine you haven't seen somebody in the past like 4 to 6 months or maybe 1 or 2 months, or you haven't just seen that person in a while. And then you see this person and you're so happy, like, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. And that person's greeting to you is, wow, you're so fat. But this is something that Nigerians have perfected the art of doing. It is not even something that is seen as disrespectful in these corners. So basically, you've not seen me in the past couple of months or weeks or probably years, and the first thing you have to comment on is my weight. Now, speaking about people greeting you with weight, we are going to move into Nigerians giving unsolicited advice, because this thing just goes hand in hand. Nigerians give unsolicited advice, even to people that they don't know. Let's take this whole situation of somebody greeting you with your weight, and the next thing they go to say is, you should start working out so that you can be slimmer. Bruv, did I tell you that the fat is not hungry meat? Do you know if that's what I'm aiming for? Who even told you that I think is a problem? Nigerians just don't know how to switch it off when it comes to that, and it's really bad. I feel like a lot of the people with like body dysmorphia, people who are struggling with their weight or struggling with anorexia, people who are struggling with eating disorders and things like that, you're not taking them into consideration because those comments you make in passing could really affect them. So Nigerians, please, I am begging you, let's stop this. This is not a very nice way to greet people. Nigerians hate order. Ask Nigerians to stand on a queue to get something and you will see Nigerians jumping the queue. You will just see people that will come out from nowhere. I'll be standing on this queue for like 30 minutes. You just come from nowhere and walk to the front. Someone please explain, because I don't seem to understand. People have been here and they've been waiting, and then Nigerians just feel like they can outsmart every other person on that queue and jump to the front. If you are sitting on this particular table of not queuing up when there is a queue, change your ways and repent. It is important that you repent. Nigerians do not know how to mind their business. It's very common to have people who don't know you asking you really invasive questions, like questions that could invade your privacy. Why are you asking me such personal questions? Where exactly do I know you from? Let's talk about Nigerian movies. When it comes to Nigerian movies, I have to say that, in all honesty, the older movies had more of a plot and a storyline that was more relatable to the average Nigerian. The production levels were not as great because this was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. But in the movies that are being made now, one thing that I noticed is that the storylines are not as relatable as the storylines from before. You have a lot of rich people in rich looking houses and they're telling you that that person is broke. Please, how can you be broke and you're living in Lekki in a serviced apartment and you're broke? Make it make sense. I don't know, maybe it's just me. If you feel the same way, if you don't, let me know what you think in the comment section. Online vendors, get in here. This is your table. Please and please. Why would I see a beautiful looking picture of a beautiful looking object and look at it and be like, oh my God, I want to have this, and I'm scrolling for the price and then I see DM for price? Why? I honestly and sincerely want to know, because sometimes I begin to feel like this is shady. I feel like people are giving us different prices inside DM. You want me to come into the DMs and ask you and then realize that it is not within my budget. Oh, this bottle of water is just 10,000 naira. Peace. This one is going to get me in trouble. Nigerians are hypocrites, okay? And they're very judgmental. Imagine that somebody that is stealing in their place of work is coming to tell someone else that they will go to hell because they wore trousers or something. It's not making any sense because there's just a whole lot of judgments being passed around. And you will find that we have a lot of Nigerians that are really judgmental. Even if they are doing worse behind closed doors, they will judge you and make you feel like trash simply because they can. I am so sorry if I broke any of your tables. I am sorry, but you know, I just had to do it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And you may want to watch the video that just popped up on your screen right about now because that video is hella entertaining. I will see you in my next video, guys. Have a nice day and a blessed week.